Hi, you guys. I need to sharpen all these because I need to get like another sharpener so I can have two of them. Because having only one sucks. One sharpener. Hi, Val. Thank you, Rose. I'm still going through a little stage with my hair. I've been doing the shampoo method to take like the orange out. And then eventually, not now, but maybe this week, I'll do another like bleach on it. I might even be able to tone it and get it to the color I want. But as of right now, I've been using the shampoo to get the orange out, except it's so strong and pigmented that it looked literally green up here because of the color of the shampoo, even though it's not green, but it did. I'm like, what the hell? I need to get my makeup bag. It's in the truck. Today we had Junior's first football game, and when I tell you guys, they smoked them. They scored, I think, 5 or 6 times, and the other team didn't score at all. And I believe one, I know one for sure. I don't know if the second one counted or not. There was 2 interceptions. So they played really good. How handsome does Juanita look with? Oh my God, he looks so different, Juanita. I didn't think he was gonna do it. Look. I want to see how long it is. There's Jaden's hair. I'm gonna glue it onto me. Back to blonde bangs, your trademark, right? For years. I've been doing this shit since the get-go. For real, for real. My hairstylist, before I used to have the confidence to dye my own hair, she's the one that did it the first time for me, the blonde bangs. And then I'm not gonna lie, I love my hairstylist, and she still does hair, so I could go to her any time I want. Well, she's at my hometown. The only thing is it's expensive. To be paying $200 to $300 is too. Girl, I don't even do my nails anymore like I used to, because I'm about to be paying $200 for nails. I mean, over $100 for nails. I'm gonna get them done this week though, because Serenity's birthday is on Monday, and I'm gonna actually make us an appointment and see if we can for Monday. She has her first day of freshman year, but it's not like a full day of school. It's just more for them to find their classes and stuff. And I gotta take the other boys for haircuts. We didn't have enough time to go today to take all of them because it took more than an hour to cut Jaden's hair. Lip liner is my brand, my small upcoming little brand. It's Homegirl Movement. And the color for this one, it's let me check, because I don't know, honestly. The darkest one is, I don't know, to be honest. I don't have the box for it anymore. I want to say Shy Girl. I'll check, and I'll check for you, okay? I just don't have a box for it. I have to go on my, if you go on the website, homegirlmovement.com, and when you go to the lip liners, it's the second shade to the darkest. Second shade to the darkest. I'll check for you. It's either Shy Girl or Shorty, something like that. That's going to be the second shade to the darkest. I've been using this color a lot. Let me try this light. So this is my makeup from all day, and see how like my nose is shiny? But I want to show you guys Jaden. Thank you, Val. So this is for the lippies, you guys. I'm going to pin it down below. I'm going to be doing a little vlog of Jaden getting his hair cut, just because I want to save that like for the rest of our lives. I want to have it saved. And I've been trying to start vlogging again, so I'm like, you know what? What if I make my first vlog Jaden chopping his hair off? I better put you guys over here in case he walks in, and then there goes that. But he looks so different. Like every time we leave and I come back and I'm like, oh my God, he doesn't even look like JJ no more. He dead ass looks like somebody, I don't know. He don't look like my baby. Of course he's my baby, but you get what I'm saying? He looks so different. You're welcome, Brandy. And you can use code XO Crystal to save some money. Normally I always do the darker lip liner, but this one I like because it's like very soft. So I'm going to wash my hair extensions. It started raining really bad earlier. Saludos desde Lansing, Michigan. Saludos. Hi. I remember going to orientation way back in the day. Really? Did you graduate from high school? I didn't graduate. I got my diploma, but I didn't actually graduate with my class, which I wish I did, but I didn't get to. Oh, thank you. I actually found this at Walmart. I never really find any good stuff at Walmart, like when it comes to t-shirts, because if I get anything from there, everybody will have it. So I tried to like get them in different places, but I found this one and I thought it was super cute because the car and it's the Hello Kitty. But you know, I like my shirts extra oversized. So if you guys like it, I found this one at Walmart. It was $8. And then my junior got one too, and it's like a race car one. I got him that, and then he wanted like this hoodie, a bandana hoodie, and I'm like, fuck no, dude, that shit is so ghetto, no. They had like a red and burgundy. I just didn't like how it looked. I'm like, no, I'll buy you one somewhere else. I really didn't like it. I ordered him. Remember I told you guys I ordered them a bunch of t-shirts on online. If you guys go online on Walmart, you guys, I swear you'll find so much stuff on there than in stores, because they actually partner up with a bunch of different companies, and they can send it, they'll ship it to you. So they ordered all kinds of graphic t-shirts. They were a little pricey. They were 25 to 30 bucks each one, so that's kind of pricey if you ask me. But try looking online. Oh, that's the same. You have your own makeup line. to like more than... Yes, I do. I have 2 lash collections, which is the ones I'm wearing right now. This is one style. These ones, I don't have my makeup bag, but they're from this collection. My boxes are a little dirty, but these ones are my Lowrider Girl. So if you know anything, like if you like lowriders, or you know anything about like the Lowrider magazine, so it's the little guy from the Lowrider magazine. That's like the little logo they use, but we did it and made it into a girl one, so it's the Lowrider Girl collection. And they're mid-length lashes, so you could actually wear these lashes with your reading glasses, or if you have shades like sunglasses, it won't interfere with the frames because the lashes are mid-length. But if you like a little bit more dramatic, then you can look into these ones. These ones are my Smile Now Cry Later collection, and these ones are mid-length. I mean, a little bit longer than the mid-length. And then I have 2 styles in this collection that are shorter than the mid-length, so for the girls that like more natural. And then we came out with my first eyeshadow palette, which I don't know where it's at, to be honest. I don't know where it's at, but it's basically this collection. It's the Homegirl palette. And then that collection came with an eyeshadow palette. 3 different styles of lashes. See, like these ones are a little bit more fuller. These ones are Cabrona, but they're still like mid-length. Those ones, and then I don't remember if it was 3 or 4 different lipsticks, matte lipsticks. Except we sold out on a lot of colors, and these ones are like limited edition. I only restocked once on the lippies because we sold out so fast, and then I restocked, like I said, one time, and we sold out on a lot of them. But these ones I'm not bringing back. And we have lippies, so like the matte lipstick that I just used, that one is Angel Baby. And then we have a few different colors of matte lipsticks, and then lip glosses. So like this is Fresa. I never really wear lip gloss, to be honest, but I'll show you. This is Fresa. I like lip gloss, but you know what I don't like? It's like when your hair is flying all over your face. And I'm coming out with a new palette. I already have it and stuff, but I'm actually waiting on another item that I'm gonna make as a set, which is gonna be like perfect for Halloween. Hi Nelly, I'm super excited about that. But I'll tell you the thing, what is it, the name of the lashes. I just have to look in my online on my computer because I don't know the name of it. And there's different colors of glosses as well. Except I believe I'm sold out on a few items. But to be honest, I kind of, since I haven't really been doing makeup and I don't have anybody to advertise for me. I do it all by myself. I don't have no girls like on PR or anything like that. I kind of wanted to start on my own and kind of see how it works and all that before I start adding like girls to PR, just because I'm like, I see how much problems it causes and stuff, and I really want to avoid the drama. So yes, Juanita, he looks so different. Well, look at all the hair. I can't even believe when I went today, my intentions were like just cut around, you know, and see what he actually wants to do. Like maybe he always like, I feel like he would change his mind. And now that I think of, like, the more I think about it, I feel like in all reality, I feel like he didn't really, the only reason why I think Jaden was ready to cut his hair probably like over 2 years ago. But I think the only reason why he wouldn't do it was because he didn't want to break my heart. You get what I'm saying? Because every time that Michael would ask him, like, Jaden, you want to cut your hair? And he would say yes. But then when I would ask him and he would look at me and then he's like, no, I don't want to cut it. And I think he just didn't, because I'll be like, why you want to cut your beautiful hair? Don't cut your hair. But he cut it, you guys. He looks so different. And we didn't do an actual fade. It is super short, but it's not a fade. It's I wanted it long enough on the top so we can do like the overcomb and comb it to the side. It looks really cute. But I think we might have left it a little bit too long on the top, which is okay because I just wanted him to get used to it and not freak out like, oh my God, I cut my hair. I don't know how he's going to feel in the morning. But anyways, we left it a little bit long on the top. So then we comb it. It can get combed to the side. And I don't know if you guys remember when he had the ponytail, we used to fade it all the way around, like all the way around. It was a taper. I think that's what it is, a taper all the way around. That way he looked like a boy. Because he has like a very pretty, I don't know, a pretty face, I guess, where people think he was a girl. What happened? No, don't bring him in here. Okay. Go, JJ, go. I'm gonna show you my hair. Oh, Jaden, let go. Let me see. Let go. I like tried a new thing, but like. Oh, I can see how it looks way more curly. But like, look, they're like two different lengths in the back. In the middle, it's you could tell where you part it in half, because there's like a little. It like divides, but it doesn't. It actually looks the same length, just that middle part. I don't go all the way back. I stop like right here. It looks really curly. You use the diffuser? Yeah. It looks good. I like it. So we would cut his hair all the way around because I didn't, so that way he could look like an actual boy, because everybody would always say, call him a girl. So we didn't cut the sides this whole summer since he got out of school because his lineup, like the way they were fading it, they kept going high and high and high. So it was way up here. And I'm like, well, if we fade him, his fade is going to start from here and go even higher. And I'm like, nah, dude, that would look so fucking weird. So we didn't cut his hair for over the whole summer since school got out. That way it could be outgrown. And then now that we took him, I told the guy, like, are you sure you'll be able to fade it all together? Like, fade it so it looks right, because I didn't want it to look off. And he was able to do it, but now it's cut like an actual, I think we did like a 1 on the side, so it's not, again, completely bald like a 00 fade. It's a 1, and then the sides he what is it called? He used the shears to cut the top part and not the actual clippers because it's longer. So now we comb it to the side, and it looks so cute, but he looks so different. Serenity's doing really good. She's over there trying to curl her hair, do her natural curls. I'm gonna get a measuring tape to see how long it is, and I'm keeping it, you guys. I'm not gonna do anything with it. He was saying for me to blow dry it because we washed, he took a shower this morning, so his hair was wet, and he was saying for us to blow dry it so that way it doesn't grow mold. But I don't think it would. You guys think it would grow mold? Yes, we cut his hair. Oh, I'm gonna put it on my hair since I'm bald supposedly. But anyways, I'm gonna wash my extensions, and then I want to show you guys what I'm doing. Hopefully Jaden doesn't come in here. That glue gun's on, so you guys be careful. Let me get hold on, you guys, I forgot my extensions. I'm working on my roses, but I wanted to try something different because everybody be doing the bandana print roses. And you know me, you guys know my bedroom, I'm doing like this whole vintage like vintage vibe in my master bedroom. So I'm gonna be making these cute ass fucking roses with new fabric. I got some fabric yesterday, and I started making them yesterday. Where's Jaden? I started making them yesterday. I just cut the strips and ironed everything, so I'll show you guys the fabric. My oldest likes vintage stuff. Really, I love a vintage. Hi, Irene. So I'll show you guys the fabric I got. It's so pretty. I got 2 different colors. I'll show them to you guys. I got 2 different colors. I got 2 different colors. Well, they're different kinds of fabric, but they look very vintage. I went to Joann's and I want to make roses with that kind of fabric and see how it looks, because clearly I'm not going to put the bandana print roses in my master bedroom because it won't go with the whole theme in my room. But I want to wash these first because I had washed them already and did a deep conditioning. I did a hair mask on my extensions, but we lit a fire yesterday. We did a little bonfire outside on my little fire pit. And man, my hair reeked like freaking fire. So I'm using, this is Diti's, the anti-frizz shampoo, because I don't have any more. So I'm using hers. I do have a code with Frankie Rose, you guys. It's XO Crystal. And I love the shampoo you got. It's literally so silky. But anyways, that's what I'm using on the extensions really fast. That way they can air dry and I could put them on tomorrow. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Troubles. How cute. Where did you get it? My t-shirt's from Walmart. It's $8. $8. And I got lucky because it was the only one. They only had 2 left. And I got lucky because they're like the sizes that I like. And that's all they had. And the girl was being so weird about it because it didn't have a tag on it or a sticker. Like, you know how normally they have a sticker to scan on it? And the girl was being all weird because I had scanned Junior's shirt first, like, you know, on the self-checkout. I scanned Junior's first, his shirt, and I put it in the bag. And then I was trying to scan this one, but I couldn't find, like, a barcode or a tag or anything like it. So then I put it back to the other side so I could leave it last and tell them, like, hey, I need help with this thing or whatever. And then I guess, you know how they watch they watch the registers? Well, they stopped it. Like, it said that I needed to get help from one of the Walmart people. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why would they stop it? And then the girl comes and then she scans her little badge and then the little camera pops up where it shows you like what you scanned and put in the bag. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then it said that I only had 1 item in the bag, which means they got to verify to make sure. But I'm like, really, dude? So then the girl looks at the bag and I'm like, it's only 1 item in the bag, but this one didn't have a barcode, so that's why I put it back to the side so I could continue scanning the rest of the stuff. But I don't know if she thought I was lying or stealing or something, because I had a bunch of black items, like clothes, because I got the kids' sweats and a bunch of different sets, but they were mainly all black. And then I literally had to take Junior's shirt out of the bag to show her, and I'm like, come on, bro, like, you think I'm willing to go to jail for fucking an $8 shirt? You're a fucking trip. And then she said she was gonna get me the tag for this or whatever. And I was telling Junior, like, I'm really gonna go and steal. Like, if they only knew how much money I just spent this whole week in this fucking store. And then Junior said, Mom, she's standing right behind you. I don't care. Like if the computer is telling you there should only be one item in my bag, and you could clearly see it's one item, why would you want me to take it out? And like, I hate that. You know how much that bugs me about Walmart? Like it's so uncomfortable when they go and double check the shit you're doing, or when you're leaving the store and they want to double check your receipt. And it's like, okay, well, if you guys don't trust us, then how about you bring some fucking cashiers out and have them ring me up, so that way you guys don't think that we're freaking stealing. I hate that so fucking much. We're actually going. Oh, hold on. Good. Just didn't want to spread it. Where didn't you go? Did I miss it? We were supposed to go to a concert today. We were gonna take Titi to this concert for her, like something like as a gift for her birthday. Well, one of her gifts. But we didn't end up going because Junior's game was in the afternoon and we didn't get home till after 6. So we would have been all tired and didn't even have to get ready and all that to go to that concert. So we didn't end up going, but the same people are going to be coming back and they're going to be at another concert, in which it's going to be an actual car show, so we're going to that one. Serenity's birthday's on Monday. So I told her, instead of me spending all that money on them tickets, I either give you the money and you can go and spend whatever you want with that money, or we could do something else, plan something else for your birthday. And she wanted to do that instead. Because like I said, the same people are coming back. It's like, it's J-Rock's, MC Magic, Little Rob, and I don't know who else. But I'm not going to lie, you guys. Like, I feel like they're so fucking played out in New Mexico. That's the only people that ever comes to New Mexico is Little Rob and MC Magic. And it never fails. Like, every year they're here. Like, ask me how many times Cardi B has been here. Never. How about Travis Scott? Never. Like, we don't get nobody. Just the same people. Like, and then majority of them don't even come out with new music, so it's like they play the same shit. So no. I'm kind of like, well, I told Titi we could just go to the other one, the other concert, and it'll be better because it's gonna be an actual car show, and we could probably not probably, but we'll most likely take the car and everything, hubby's car. But I'm like, dude, they bring the same fucking played out people. I want to look at the sweater I got, Titi, you guys. I want to go get me one. I was kind of sad. I guess I missed the whole tax-free, what is it, weekend? But look at this color of pink Nike hoodie. Isn't it cute? She got another sweater already for school, but I thought this one was super cute because of the color. It's like a blush pink. Okay, come on, let me show you real fast. I won't stay on here forever because you guys are probably like, girl, we don't want to see you do that. Let me see where the other fabric is. So this is one of the, tell me if you guys think this gives vintage. This is one of the fabrics. It's like tiny little roses, but I feel like it's like a Tiffany green. And then the other one, let me get the other one. Actually, I don't even know where the other one is. I had them last night. We were watching, I was watching movies with the kids in the living room while I was doing that. I don't know where it's at. I don't know where it's at, guys. That's okay. Yes, I want one of those. I'll buy it. Isn't it cute? Does it give vintage vibes, though? So I already, I'll show it to you guys again. Isn't it cute? So this is what I'm gonna make, you guys. If you guys know, I make roses. I've been making a bunch of roses and stuff. And then I kind of took a little break for a minute. I know. They all flew out. But I want to make some vintage ones for my makeup, not my makeup, for my bedroom. Cause like we got a new bedroom set, and my bedroom set is like vintage. It kind of goes with these mirrors that I still haven't took back to the damn store. I gotta take it back to the post office because I'm not gonna be keeping these mirrors. But my bedroom set is basically this color, and it's like vintage furniture, like this. See how it's like it kind of looks like old furniture, and it's the same color as this. Like this literally matches, except it was too small. I was gonna put these right above my nightstands on each side, but it's too small. Like I actually need bigger ones. So I gotta send these back to the store. I gotta take them to the post office so they can ship them back and return them. And I could get the other ones. So I wanted to do like vintage roses. Either way, I just really, honestly, I just wanted to try a different kind of fabric, because like everybody makes bandana roses. Literally, like everybody makes these. So I'm like, I want to make them a little bit different. So how about, I really wanted to go and find some fabric that had like the French letters on it, which that would go really, really good with my bedroom set. Like, have you guys seen, like, there's like the flowers that have some kind of fabric where it looks like cursive, like French. It's like in French, but it's just cursive, like a letter or something, but it's like an actual, like the fabric or a painting or whatever, wallpaper. I don't know if you've ever seen that. I was trying to find some of that to make some of these, but I couldn't. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to the store. Look at these ones. These ones are cute. These ones are different. I've never seen anybody actually make like different colors like this. I've just seen like the all one color. I tried to kind of make different ones. Like these ones are all like the solid colors, obviously. And then I did these ones with the ribbon. See how there's regular ribbon on these ones? So red and black with the ribbon. And then I made white and pink ribbon. And then I did that one with the glitter, but I don't know where the other ones are. So I have all these. I made a bunch of different ones. So now I'm like, I want to make some vintage ones that will look cute in my room. So I went to go and see if I could find like any kind of fabric that I thought would actually go with it. And then I found this fabric. I want to show you guys the other one, but I don't know where it's at. I wonder if hubby put it somewhere, but look. So the ones you have made, Chris, the girlies will love them. I need to take pictures of the ones that I have so I can post them on the website. Hold on, let me fix my bra. My bras don't freaking fit me no more. I want to post them on the actual website and just post like the ones that I already have made. And then if anybody wants any custom ones, I can do that too. But I just want to take pictures of them. So I'm going to be making these ones. Isn't this cute though? Like, does this give vintage? Thank you, BJ. I was gonna do them as part of, because I was gonna come out with a new makeup collection, and that's why I had made a bunch of these roses, and then I ended up giving some away when I came out with my Hood Barbie merch, and I gave 50 of those away, and then I started remaking more so I could make up all the ones that I gave away for those that bought hoodies. But I have these left over, and they're just there sitting there, so I'll probably post them on the website. But we're gonna do these. So I already cut my strips. I got 1 yard of fabric. So from there, I just cut my strips to the actual measurements, which I do equal measurements, 5 by 5 all around. This one is obviously super long, but when I cut what I mean by equal measurements is obviously like this, like 5 by 5 by 5 by 5. And it's in inches, not centimeters, because last time somebody was like, that doesn't look like 5 centimeters. Well, nobody even said centimeters, girly. Nobody. So they look like this, right? And then I cut them to that actual measurement like this, which is the exact measurement of this. And then you fold them in half, and then you're gonna get an iron and you crease it down. You iron it so it stays completely flat like this. So and it's very important that you iron it, so that way this part looks very crispy and clean, and it's gonna be the top part of your rose right here. If you don't iron it on the top, it's gonna look like this. See how it opens? That's how it's gonna look instead of looking very crispy clean. So you don't have to, but I really suggest to do it if you want it to look clean. So I already ironed them, and now I'm going to be cutting these. I'm gonna start with 2. And then we'll see how it looks. I hope it looks pretty. I wanna show you guys the other fabric. The other fabric is very similar with small little flowers like this, but it's a whole different rose, like a different flower and a different color, but it looks vintage. Hi, Cindy. I've been wanting to know. I know, but I don't have gray. The only gray one that I have is this one. And it's the one that we did with the glitter on the outside. That's the only one I have, Irene. And remember when the last time that I went to get bandanas, they didn't have gray. That's the only reason why I didn't get to make the gray ones, because they didn't have any. And the last gray one that I did, I had 2 or 3 of them. I don't remember. And those ones were given away for the girls that bought hoodies. I think I only had 2. I don't remember. So now what I do is with this measurement, I'm going to be cutting these to this measurement. Don't come in here, Kepa. Okay. Because we're keeping your haircut a secret. You guys want to see the back of his hair? You look so different. I'm like, my baby. You're not a baby no more, huh? He gets mad because he says I'm not a baby no more. Yep. You're a big boy. So my little my pizza cutter thingies, I need to get a new blade because mine's very dull already. That's why I can't cut all 4 of the strips together, because it won't. I have to be like really rough, because see, because the blade is so dull. Has anybody ever seen the movie Sparkle? Hold on, guys, I gotta do this. Standing up. Like this, okay? If I do it standing up, then I could put more pressure. Can you guys see? These are gonna be, each little square is gonna be your petal. And this board that I have on here, you guys, it's the old countertop that I used to use to my DIY vanity I had in my makeup room. So that's why I have it here, because it's easy. I already went my other board that I had to cut on. These cut through it, as you guys know. So when I first started making these, So I used the board because this board was gonna get thrown away anyway. So I'm like, now I can use it and glue and all this shit on here and not worry about my table getting messed up, because my other board, and it's actually the board that the mat that I was using is from my Cricut machine. See, you guys, I need to get another blade. It's from the Cricut machine, but when I first got the scissors, these little shear thingies, it was so sharp. As long as I push really hard, it works. So whenever I make the roses, you guys, I always like to glue together at least 17. A lot of you guys have seen me making these roses already. I kind of took a break, like I said, or I would do it off of live because I don't want you guys to be like, girl, every fucking day roses, get the fuck out of here. But pretty soon we'll start doing Halloween stuff. I'm actually going to start doing my Halloween stuff because this year we're competing with the neighbors. I love when she sings at the end. Oh, the Sparkle movie. I used to watch that all the time when I lived at the old trailer when hubby was in prison. I used to watch it all the time. Well, that's actually when the movie came out. And Serenity would always, she would stand there and dance to it because she was so little. And yesterday that we were watching it, she didn't remember it. I'm like, you really don't remember, Titi? You used to dance to this all the time, and she didn't remember. I'm like, damn, girl. She was like 3 years old, I think, 4. But that's one of my favorite movies. If you've never seen Sparkle, it's a really good movie. It's about these 3 girls that want to be singers, and this is based like back in the day. They want to be singers. The mom is against it. The mom only supports them if they dedicate their life to Jesus or go to school, like college, get an education. But she don't care that the girls, because they're 3 sisters, right? The oldest one they call sister. The middle one, they call her D. And the youngest, they call her Sparkle. Sparkle can actually write music. So she's the one that writes the music for the sister, and then the sisters. But then sister, the oldest, she has a beautiful voice. They all have a beautiful voice. But the girl, Sparkle, the one that writes the music, she's too like shy to actually, hold on you guys. She's too shy to actually want to sing the music. But anyways, they meet this guy, and this guy like has been going to all these different churches to find the girls, because the girls were sneaking out and going to the club to perform or whatever. So this guy goes and looks for them. He goes on a big old mission to find them, like at all the churches, and then he finally does. So he's trying to convince them, like, I can help you guys be famous and make all this money, because I mean, they were really, this is back in the day when the sister, you guys, the sister worked for a week, and I think she got like $20 or some shit. Imagine doing that now. Hell no, that's like prison money. If you guys like this fabric, I can kind of show you the receipt, and maybe that has the name of the fabric. I don't know if the bottom of what this says makes it different. You know how when you buy fabric from the fabric store, they don't really have the name, but this just says Fabric Traditions, and I can't see the rest. But my receipt might actually have the information. Yay, the store already got Halloween. Yes, I seen that. And she loved it. Oh, it's how about it's such, I love the movie so much. So then cut that off. And now we have all these, okay? Whenever I make my roses, I like to do glue as one, like one big section. I do 17. This fabric is a little bit thicker than a bandana, so we'll see how it looks once I start gluing it. You're gonna need obviously a stick for your rose, and then you're gonna need the green floral tape like this to make it look like an actual stem, and then leaves. I have such a hard time finding leaves. These are the leaves that I absolutely love, and sadly I couldn't find any more of those. So then I ended up finding these ones, and now I use these ones. But they still look good. They're just smaller, so I just add extra. But I love these ones. I wish I could get more of these, you guys, and I don't know where I can actually find them. And these ones, they all came off of my roses that I have in my makeup room that are like this in the back wall. They came off of that, literally. But I think these leaves don't look bad, right? They look like leaves. Dollar Tree has Halloween stuff. Christmas is where I already spent. Oh my God. The kids start school officially. Their first day is on Tuesday, but Monday is their kickoff start day. Okay, so glue sticks, I suggest you get the big long ones. Like this, girl, like this. You want the big ones because you're gonna use a lot of glue, and you need to use a glue gun for this. Bro, are these the wrong ones? I don't remember. I have 2 bags in there. And then these tapes right here, these sticks, you could actually get at any arts and crafts store. I got these from Michael's. I love these ones because the end, it has like this thing, you take it off, right? And then the bottom part, you have to be careful because sometimes it lifts and then it removes it. Or you could use the kebab sticks. A lot of people use those. It doesn't make a difference. I like to use these ones because it'd probably be cheaper if you use the kebab ones because you get like 100 sticks for $1 or $2. And with these ones, you do pay more and you only get a few. But see the thing on the bottom, that's sticky. So whenever I actually wrap the, whenever I wrap the green tape on it, it makes it easier to stick and start it and then just keep going. I love these ones. But if you're gonna be making this and you're trying to save money and this is like something you're barely starting and you definitely on a budget, then definitely get the kebab ones and then you just glue it together. And they do have the pointy end, as you can see. So if you want to stick them into those little funnel thingies, you can. Oh, let me get my little finger thing. Should I get it? I have these little, they're called finger condoms, but they're not, I guess, called finger condoms. When I first showed them, somebody said they were finger condoms, but they're finger protectors so you don't burn yourself with the glue gun. Let me get one. Finger condoms. Girl. Finger condoms. Musket. I have like a box back here with a bunch with all of my stuff in there that I've been working on, but I don't know where my opened ones are. These are them, and one of my lovely amazing supporters actually sent these to me. I didn't even know these existed, you guys. Like, I'm being serious. I remember that was so funny because I'm like, finger condoms. So they're finger protectors, and whoever purchased these for me, I remember her saying she got them at Dollar Tree, I believe. But they're perfect because if you work with glue gun, with the hot glue gun, then you know for a fact it burns. So it just goes on your finger. So when you're pressing and flipping, it won't burn you. So I use one of them. It's hard when I got my nails done though. Okay, so whenever you glue them, you guys, there's a lot of crafting stuff. No, it's okay, but that's what I'm saying. If you're on a budget, then definitely get the kebab sticks because you get a grip of them. Okay, so what you're gonna do is whenever you start gluing, the top part is gonna be the crispy part. So you want to make sure you're folding in like this, okay? Oh, and by the way, when you open it, you should have equal measurements of this. It should match this exactly. Okay? It has to match it. If not, you didn't do it right. You did something wrong. But again, make sure you iron before you start cutting the squares. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna glue it and meet at the center. Like this. You meet at the center when you're gluing. So I do a strip on the top. And another strip on the top. And then you meet at the center and press, so that way you could make sure it's secure. And then you're gonna get that. See? Don't overlap it, just make sure it's centered, and that's what you're gonna get. Now, if you're doing the bandana print, if you're doing one of these, there's a little trick to it, because whenever you cut your little squares, there's gonna be a section that doesn't have bandana print at all. It's gonna be like all blue or whatever color. It's gonna be missing the pattern. Whenever you have one that is, for example, let's say this one doesn't have pattern at all on this side, but this side has a little bit of pattern. So then you're gonna make sure that when you're gluing, that you're gonna be gluing on the side that doesn't have the pattern. So that way when you glue it onto, when you put it together, the outside of your petal actually shows the pattern. If not, it's gonna show nothing. Like it's gonna be all just a solid color, and it kind of throws it off a little. So that's like a little tip I can give you guys. Now the little corners right here, and these, you guys, I'm telling you, it all depends on how big you want your roses. So it's kind of hard for me to tell you what size to do. All I can do is tell you what size I'm doing. My measurements are equal measurements, and they're 5 by 5, and it's 5 inches all the way around. But you could make them bigger or you can make them smaller. It just depends on what you're going with. So this one, since I'm gonna meet, these two little corners are gonna meet in the center, I put the glue in the middle. I do a little strip in the middle. And then I flip it. It's easier when if you work fast with the glue and it's not even, you could pull it and then redo it. If it's off a little bit, it's okay, but it's easier when, so sometimes mine will be a little bit off at the bottom or in the center on the top, because it's kind of hard to eyeball it to be in the center. So the easiest thing to make sure that it's exactly in the middle is adding the glue and then folding it together in the center. If you do one first and then the other, most likely it's not going to be 100% in the center. Let me put a little bit more glue on this one because, and that's all you're going to do. And it's gonna look like this. And this is a petal. You cannot tell me this isn't the fucking cutest fabric ever. I'm so excited to see. I know you guys think I'm probably weird, but I'm so excited to see how this rose is gonna look. You can't tell me, have you seen anybody making roses other than bandana print or ribbon fabric? Because I haven't. And if you have, I would love to see, girl. When my husband brought one of those things on his fingers from work, I had told him that was a small condom. What the hell? I've never even seen these. For people who sew, I think these the finger protectors, I used to use these for going through papers at the office. Really? Well, when I used to work at when I was a bank teller, since we used to count money all the time. Did you scratch? Oh wait, did you starch the fabric? Yes. So you mean iron, right? Sorry, that's what you're talking about, right? So I did. Whenever I cut the fabric, because it's like this, basically it's a long piece of fabric, I cut my long strips, because I have a longer, oh, it's right here actually, look. This is my stencil. So I got the fabric and I opened it up. I left it halfway open, so it's like halfways like this. And then I cut with this fabric With this stencil, I cut all the way down, like this, all the way down. And then, and this, you guys, is just a longer version of this. So don't get confused. I just think it's easier, making my life easier by creating a longer stencil. That way I can cut straight down. And then all I have to do is move it down a little bit more and finish it. But imagine if I did this little square. I'm going to have to cut and then move it down, cut and then that's too much. So that's why I made this stencil. Once I do that stencil, like when I cut it with that stencil, which again, it's the equal measurement. It's the same as my little square. I just made it longer to make it easier for me when I'm cutting everything. Sorry guys if I'm missing your comments. Then you end up with these long strips, the ones that we just cut. Once you get your long strips, you're gonna fold them in half, like I did this. See? Then you fold it in half, and then you get the iron and you press it. That way the top part will be nice and crispy at the top. Because again, this top is gonna be the top of your rose petal. And you want it to look nice and flat. It looks cleaner whenever you iron the top. So if that's what starch means, then yes. Have you ever thought about doing army print? Well, now that I went to the store, I was thinking of coming up with a bunch of different ones, like Halloween print, Disney print, Grinch print. I could make a, but you guys, like I said, I've never seen anybody else do a different kind of print besides bandana. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go see what I find and look for vintage stuff, and I got this. But that was my idea, that I was gonna go back and find Halloween fabric and maybe make some Halloween ones, or even, like I said, the Grinch ones. I'm sure Grinch ones would be super cool for Christmas. But yeah, I did think about that. And even like, I'm a 49ers fan, but like do sports ones. Because I don't know about you guys. I mean, I grew up in a generation where girls would always have like a rose in their car. I don't know if you guys did, but at least I did. I know there's a lot of girls that would have like a lei around their mirror that goes, the center mirror. They would put a lei on there, like, you know, the leis that they use from Hawaii and stuff. The girls would, in Santa Fe, at least in New Mexico, they would have those on there, or they would have a rose on their dashboard. So yeah, I thought it would be cool to do stuff like Christmas or sports, like 49ers, Cowboys, stuff like that, but different prints. So I don't know how long the strips are. I just went as long as the fabric was. To be honest, I don't know how long it is, and it doesn't really matter how long it is, because you're gonna cut them to these little squares. So it doesn't matter how long it is. The longer it is, basically, the more petals you get out of it. So that's all. The length on this, the more it is, the more petals you get out of it. But all of these they equal to this size. Once you cut them, these little ones, you cut them like this. You put your stencil. If you guys missed it, I did this at the beginning of the live, but you get your stencil like this, and then you cut straight down all the way till you're done with all this fabric, and then you end up with these little squares, right? And this little square basically equals to the measurement of this, which is equal measurements. This is the size of your petal. So it doesn't really matter how long the fabric is. The longer, you just get more petals. And then you start doing these. Hi, Anne. Yes, equal measurements, 5 by 5 all the way around. Inches, not centimeters. And that's the size you're gonna get is my roses. I'll show you. They're like the size of the palm of my hand. So then I fold them together to the center, like that. I'm telling you, get these, you guys, because when you're pressing down like this, sometimes if you put too much glue, the glue will overflow and come out through the other side of the little crack. And if it gets on your finger and it's super hot, it's gonna bubble up, I promise you. So again, there's that. It doesn't overlap. It meets in the center like an envelope. And then these two corners, same thing. They're gonna go into the center, not overlapping. And for this one, I put the glue on the bottom part. Can you guys see? So I put the glue on the bottom in the center like that. And then I fold. The bottom gets a little bit more, well, with this fabric, it's a little bit harder because the fabric is thicker. And make sure if you're using the glue gun on your table that you have something to protect it, because you don't want to glue. I mean, you could peel the glue off, but you don't want to ruin your tables. And then you get this. And then you start forming the outside of your rose. Dude, this is going to look so cute. I wish I could find the other fabric to show you guys. So then for this one, you're going to put the glue right here and right here. Try not to get glue on the center on the top, because that part right here, this will show on your rose and you don't want to be able to see that glue. So you want it to stay clean in the center on the top. That's why you only put the glue on the ends, because if not, you'll be able to see the glue on the top and then it'll look kind of messy. So I'll show you how I do it on this one. I put the glue on the sides. I mean, it's obviously, it might happen, but try to avoid it like that. See? And then fold at the same time. And just press. So I'm gonna do 17. I'm gonna do 15 and see how it looks, and then I'll show you why I'm only doing 15. I always do 17 with the bandana ones, but with this one, I'm gonna go ahead and do. Hi, Papa. I'm gonna do 15.
I know right here.
I know, thank you. You're showing them the luck.
I worry for you.
Don't lose it, because that's for the kids for school. So again, flip it. So every rose is different, and depending on how full you want it, that's one thing I can't tell you, how many petals I use for a rose. It's very different, because like when it comes to the bandanas, depending on what kind of bandana you got, some are thicker than the others. If you get the thicker bandana, which is like thicker fabric, then you don't need to use a full bandana for one rose. You can actually get 1.5 out of a full rose when it's a thicker bandana. Now, if you get the ones from Michael's, they're super thin, and then it doesn't look as full, so you have to use a whole bandana for it. So it's kind of hard to say how many petals to use. But the only thing I can say is, like I said, I glue together as one. With the bandanas, I do 17. But for this one, I'm going to do 15 because the fabric is thicker. And if I think I can do 17, then I'll add more. But look at the difference. It just depends on how big you want your rose. So look at this one. And then look at, on top of the fridge. And then look at this one.
Mom.
But see how full it is?
I burned the water.
Water?
I burned the water.
Oh, there's none, Jaden. There's the bagel one. How do you do that? Yeah. Hi, Denise. You're welcome, Mary. Baby shoes and roses, yeah. Or the dice. The dice. I remember the dice. I use an old cutting board for my projects. Yeah, that's why I'm using this board, because I was using my Cricut little stencil, the one that you use to cut your stuff for the Cricut machine. But I'm telling you, that pizza cutter is so freaking sharp when you first get it. It cut through it. So for this project, I definitely suggest to get this, because it makes it so much easier and faster than using these scissors. Way easier. Oh, okay, okay. I know what, I thought you meant like if I used it, like if I did it to make it flat on the top, you don't have to use it. I guess it just depends on the type of fabric that you're using. But for the bandanas and for this, you don't need to use any kind. I just literally just used water and the heat from the iron and it just made it super flat. You don't have to use anything. If you want to, I'm sure you can, but I didn't. It still worked. There was, I think, yeah. I know there was only one left, but I think he ate it. I'm so hot. I need to bring my little fan. Oh, I forgot I turned the AC down. Because it was raining a lot earlier, so I turned the temperature on the AC so that way it wouldn't turn on because it was raining. It was cold in here. See, like this one's a little off, but if it's off a little bit at the bottom, it's not a big deal. But if you're like me and it has to be perfect. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. We have 7. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. So I'm just gonna do these 15 really fast and then we'll finish. And if you think making roses is so like it's easy to do once you get the hang of it, but it's very time consuming. Like there's a lot of steps to it. A lot of steps. But if you're looking for something like a project to do just for fun, this is definitely it. Or you could do what my other little project that I've been working on for my Christmas trees. Look. I've been working on these for my Christmas trees. I have this pink one for my pink tree, and then this one for my Whoville tree. Aren't they pretty? I'm gonna try to make at least a dozen of each color for the tree, but I think they're so freaking cute. And this takes a long time to freaking glue them all on the thing. And there's a lot of different ways to do the bandana roses too. But personally, I don't really like the other styles. Like, they look very bulky and it kind of looks like a rolled up sock. I don't like that kind of style. You going to bed? No. Did Jaden say he is? Huh? Did Jaden say he was? No. He jacked me for my breathing. Oh, I'm gonna do this as fast as I can so we can finish faster.
somebody at
Where? The
corner,
vacuum.
the way the jacket is.
Because it was raining. It was pouring outside and I had to go outside to get Junior's duffel. Well, Junior's duffel bag was in the back of the truck after his game. And I had to run outside because the drone is in there. It was pouring though. It was so hot for the game. I literally was hoping it would start raining. And normally they, like all last year, his games were in the morning. Well, not this year, girl. This year we were the last ones on the field. What was the score, Michael?
Like 38-0.
38-0. At the end, they just called it, right? Because they were winning?
No, we ran out of time.
Oh, I thought they just called it because they were letting them pick that for whatever he said. Because they were so behind. Can you turn the AC down so it turns on, please? I hired it so it wouldn't turn on because it was cold earlier. 2 more, guys. 2 more. I'm trying to go as fast as I can. Okay. Hi, Liz. Tell everyone that I said good night and sleep tight. Oh, have a good night, sis. What time is it? Shit, it's already 12. Okay. Well, this is the last one, and then you'll see me put it together. Kind of, because I just realized I need to get the tape for the stick. Oh. Oh my god, that freaking hurt. Oh my god, that's gonna bubble. I got the edge of my thumb. Oh my gosh. I don't know if this is worse than an iron burn, this or that. If you ever burned yourself with a curling iron or a iron, bro, I don't know if this is worse because this is an actual liquid, so it sticks to you all. One time when I was little, the worst burn I've ever gotten, I used to go, my mom didn't, when she first started working, right, started building her business, she owns a cleaning service business. But when she first started building her business, she didn't have a babysitter for me, so she used to take me to work with her, right? And I would try to help her sometime, when I felt like it, because I was so little. And one time, so there's 17. There's the 17. And then there's 7 left. I might as well do it. So anyways, she asked me to go and take the iron because she had just finished ironing clothes and for me to go put it away. So there I go with the iron, and then I tried to put it on the counter on the top, and while I was putting it up there, the thing fell, and it was so hot, you guys, that when it fell, you could actually still see I don't know if you can see it, but right here you can see the actual burn mark. But I was I was probably 5 or 6 years old, and you can barely even see it, but right here. So whenever the thing fell, it came forward, and it was so hot that when it fell, instead of it just tapping me and falling, the bottom of it was so hot, it stuck to my fucking arm. Like, it literally, like, stuck to it. And then if I was able to pull it off, oh my God, that was the most horrible burn I've ever gotten. It was so bad. I had a huge fucking bubble on it. And I remember my mom would tell me, like, let me just pop it because you're going to be in a lot of pain and you're going to be, like, all not wanting anybody to touch you or anything because you're going to be afraid that they're going to pop it. But personally, I thought it was better to leave it and then just let it pop on its own randomly. And that's what I did. I literally left it, and then somebody grabbed me or something happened and it popped. But it was better like that because I wasn't expecting it, and it was just like a fast little situation. But before you start gluing all these together, make sure you cut all this off on the bottom, like all these little strands. So it don't look all crazy. But that shit was so painful. So I don't know what's worse, the glue gun or that. Imagine, bro. Imagine. I'm not gonna say it because they'll probably block my live. But somebody you don't like and you're like, what? Fucking try me, bitch. Just imagine the satisfaction out of that. Oh, you want to keep running your fucking mouth? Me too wet. Oh, you want to low-key still be watching and assume everything I say is about you? Yeah? Okay. Say hello to my little friend. Damn, this one doesn't even look like my petal. And the crazy thing about it, you guys, that the glue literally like comes right off of this. Hi, Ashley. Oh, bro. It wouldn't make a difference. What would it make a difference? A burn from the glue gun and a iron? Girl, I think there's a big difference. If that's what you're talking about. Because the liquid takes longer for it to stop burning, and an actual curling iron or an iron is just a little, and then afterwards it hurts, but so does this. But with this one, it's like liquid, like lotion. You have to rub that shit off and it keeps burning you. Yeah, no. So Titi is kind of sad that she has to be at school for her birthday, but I'm like, you're not going to be there all day. So I think I'm going to let her. Last year I had promised her that I was going to get her own, like have a little get together with all her friends, either here at the house or get us a suite somewhere. And I think that's what we're going to do this year for her. Because last year we didn't get to do nothing because I was still healing because of my surgery. And then the year before that, we were in Florida for my surgery. And when I came back, I was right. She spent her birthday out there, actually, in Florida. Miami, Florida. And you know what this girl wants for her birthday? And I'm like, I low-key want to get it for her, but I'm scared. If the iron got her, oh shit. I thought you meant like the pain level. Oh my God, you're so funny. I really thought you were talking about the pain level. Have you seen the one that actually really looks like a condom, but they are foreign? Oh my God, no. What? I've never actually seen those. I'm being serious. That's crazy. Hi, Margarita. Margarita, did you see my post from earlier? We chopped off Jaden's hair. Oh, my baby. He looks so much older now. Oh, Ashley, you saw it? Isn't that funny? And you know what's crazy? Like, I lived in a mobile home in a trailer park. Not like an RV trailer park, like an actual mobile home. I didn't live in a home in Wales, but the other version, I guess. But when I used to go to school, they had the portables, and I remember, like, I guess when you don't know you're poor or you live in like a low income community, you don't really, I don't know, you don't notice that. You just think you live a normal life. Like, I never realized growing up that we were poor. I really didn't. To me, I just lived a normal life. Like, of course, when I got older and I was in middle school and I started noticing like that some kids had nice things, like more expensive items, and I didn't, or they would be talking about their freaking nice jackets and shit, and I didn't have them. That's when you start noticing it. But when you're younger, you don't really notice that shit. But I remember in middle school and even in elementary, whenever we got sent to the, like, we thought we were the cool people because we got to be, our class was in the portables. I swear, I used to go in third grade. I used to go to Slayy'z. And my teacher, I'll never forget her, Miss Tercero. She was in the portables. I'll never forget her because one time, dude, let me tell you, one time, this boy, like, you know, the saying, like, if a boy likes you when you're younger, when a boy likes you, they're mean to you, right? So when I was in the portables, there was a boy in the class that used to bully me all the time, and like, I straight up hated him. I never realized he actually liked me. I just freaking hated him because he was always picking on me. So one day, he would always wear oversized t-shirts like what I'm wearing. And I mean oversized like this, bro. Like, look at how oversized my t-shirt is. Like, I'm talking about oversized, right? Okay, so there's that. Let me get the tape really fast, you guys, so that way I can roll that up real quick. But anyways, he would always wear oversized t-shirts, but it wouldn't be like any t-shirt. He always wore black or white, no matter what. Always. So one time, if you needed to use the bathroom, obviously, because we were in a portable, you had to leave the classroom and go inside of the building to the bathroom, right? Well, I was tired of his shit because he was always bullying me. So this is the tape, you guys. Supposedly, I learned from you guys that if you stretch this like this, if you stretch it long ways, it gets sticky and tacky, and it's supposed to stick on the sticks, but it doesn't work for me. I want to know to laugh aloud. Sorry, I'll tell you. Let me tell you what Serenity wants. She wants a fucking, what's her name? A Tiffany doll. First of all, I already think my house is haunted. And you want me to buy you a Tiffany fucking Chucky Bride doll? Girl! And you know what? If you guys are OGs on my page or you've been here for a while, then you guys know that my first official baby when I was little, like my first official baby doll, like an actual doll, because when we lived in Juarez, I had paper dolls. And before I had that, I used to play with marbles and my primo's cars and shit because I didn't have no dolls or anything. We were really, really poor in Mexico. But when I got my first official doll when we moved over here, my dad actually got it for me. It's probably the first gift I've ever gotten from my dad. I only got 2 gifts my whole life from my dad. But he gifted me, I don't know what year it was, but I was really little. He got me a good guy doll, a Chucky good guy doll. And that was my baby. I never knew that it represented this evil fucking little doll. My mom used to hate it, and I swear I kept that doll for years. Like, that was literally my baby. Like, that was me first time being a mother in my whole entire life with a doll, like a real doll, was the Chucky good guy doll. And then when we finally moved to CNV, like the mobile home, and I was a little bit older, my doll vanished. But I think my mom threw it away because she used to hate it so much. And I think it vanished right after my stepdad passed away. I don't know if it was my mom's cuñada, my auntie, or my mom, but it vanished. It got thrown away. I never found it again, but it was my doll. So I think it's so creepy that she wants one, bro. And I was thinking about going tomorrow and getting it for her, because I know I could get them at the mall. But I'm scared, bro. Well, we were watching the Chucky movie, Bride of Chucky. We were watching it yet last night, and she's like, I really want. And she's asked before, when she was more little, like younger, she wanted one. And I'm just like, bitch. But then I can't be like that. I had one too, but I didn't know it was an evil one. Oh, I'm sorry. See why I like these little sticks? Because it has that sticky part on the top, so it makes it easy to start wrapping this. And then for the remainder, I use the glue. But again, you don't have to use, if you want to save money, then definitely just get the other sticks that comes with the grip. What did I say they were called? The kebab sticks. Because you're going to end up gluing them like this anyways at the end. But I think it's easier for me to use these ones because I can wrap it with the sticky part at the beginning and then just keep it going like this. But you can still do it both ways. So I don't know if I should get her one. Should I get her one? My 3- and 4-year-old daughters have a big ass Chucky doll in their room. Oh, fuck. Well, I think my house is haunted, you guys, so that's why I'm scared. I'm not even playing, bro. Like, there's been random shit happening in the house since we moved here. And the craziest thing that made it even more creepy is when we first bought the house, you know, like before you move in and you do, like, you finalize the paperwork, like right before you finalize the contract and all that, you do a walkthrough with your realtor to make sure that if you find anything that needs to get fixed, or for you to basically check out the whole house once and for all, right? It's the last walkthrough. Whenever we did that, right before they did that, they had to do the inspection on the whole house, right? An inspector comes and they want to make sure that there's no mold in the walls and, you know, all that good stuff. The AC works, that it runs through all the vents, all that shit, right? Well, when they came, I remember that the realtor was on the phone with the previous owners, and they were telling them, like, they need to do the inspection, but they can't get in the basement. And I was like, what the fuck? And then the realtor told the owner, like, why did you guys seal it? They sealed the basement. There's a basement upstairs, right? But the little box to get in there is sealed. Like, they sealed it where you can't get in there. And that's so weird to me. So anyways, they ended up unsealing it. And you can tell, you can see where they unsealed it. And they went up there and they checked, and that was it. I've never been up there. Hubby's never been up there either, and it's still it's unsealed. But isn't that creepy, bro? Like, why would they do that? What the hell? Anyways, we hear a lot of crazy shit in this house. Like, when I first started going live, my makeup room is downstairs, right? And the remainder of the bedrooms are upstairs. And I always stay up late. Like right now, it's 12:30. Everybody's upstairs in their rooms. Listen. It's beyond fucking quiet, right? But when I'm in my makeup room, dude, I swear I can hear like if there's somebody, like if it's Jaden is running from my room to Nathaniel's room. And at the beginning, when I first started hearing that, I would come out of the room because I wasn't live anymore. Of course, when I'm on live and I'm talking and shit, I don't really hear it. But whenever I would get off live and I would sit there and finish my looks or take pictures or fix my hair, I could hear it, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I would come and check, and everybody would be asleep, all right? And then this is and this is the last thing that happened recently that creeped me the fuck out. I fell asleep on the couch in the pink living room, which is right there, okay? That's the living room by the door. It's not the main living room. But you guys remember my big Juicy Couture bag that I got from from TJ Maxx? And it has straps like this, right? So I had it in here. I had it in the dining area in here because I had just bought it and I needed to take it upstairs. So I hung it up like this, okay? There's no way this motherfucker is gonna slide off and fall on the ground. There's just no way, because look at how high it is right here. Like, there's just no way that this is going to be able to fall. You know, like you would have to pull on it or you would have to physically lift it and then, you know what I mean? Because it has this. Well, anyways, I swear on everything I love. I'm not even playing. Like, I swear on my children's life. I'm not lying. Okay? So I was in there and it was hella quiet. I was ready to, to just keep sleeping, whatever the fuck. And then I heard this. Listen, okay? I heard that in here, but I was so scared to get up and look because my biggest fear is getting chased. And it's because of shit that has happened in the past about, of me getting chased and shit. That's my biggest fear, getting chased. So I was scared to come in here and then get fucking scared and then have to run upstairs to my room. So I was like, fuck that. I'm not going to check. So I went to sleep. The next day I woke up and my Juicy Couture bag was on the floor. How the fuck would it fall from this to how? Somebody please explain that to me. There's just no way in how that can possibly happen. And I told Michael and he was like, what the fuck? There's just no way, you guys. And then on the Juicy Couture bag, the straps were thick. So there's no way it could actually slide off. Nobody was down here. And that bag had been there for a few days. So why didn't it fall any other day? Now, you guys remember, and this is on live, you guys, on my actual live. Last year for Christmas, I bought this. That's the last creepy thing that happened, was that with the purse. And you can clearly hear it fucking falling, right? Okay, before I tell you the skeleton thing, there's the stick, okay? And now we're going to do these. What I do is I glue, well, you got to cut all the little strands, but I put glue on the right side corner right here of each petal, and then I put the other petal on top of it like this. And then I put glue again on this little corner, and then I overlap it. And then you're just going to keep doing that until you do 15. We're going to start with 15. Isn't that crazy? That's fucking creepy. Okay, so if you think I'm lying, go look for my live. This was last year around Halloween. I went to Home Goods and they had this cute ass skeleton. It's a black paint. It's a like a body size skeleton for outside for Halloween, but it's like all black, and then on the face and the arm, one of the arms, it has a bunch of glitter on it, and then on the other side it has one of the eyes, it's a pearl, and then it has a bunch of glitter, and then on the top it has a crown. It's like a super cute freaking skeleton. That's why I bought it, right? So when I bought it, I was showing it to you guys on live on my makeup room, and then I went and I sat it on my pink couch in the background, right? But it was like up here, so like the butt was right here and the legs were hanging, and it was against the wall in the makeup room, right? And one day I was on live doing my makeup, and then I'm like, I heard something, and then I looked, and you know how you could see my background like this? On that live, you can clearly see the skeleton, but you could only see the side of it, right? So I heard something, and then I looked, and the tag on the skeleton, it was moving, and I was like, what the fuck? And I even told you guys, I'm like, dude, you're not gonna believe me, but the fucking look. And then I moved the phone like this to show you guys, and I'm like, dude, the fucking tag was just moving by itself. And then while I was telling you guys, the skeleton literally fucking went zoop, and it fell completely off of the couch. How is that gonna, like, the only way the skeleton could have fallen completely off of the couch is like if somebody bumped it like that. Or I even looked to see if maybe troubles, you know, the door wasn't even in the way. Like, the door was open, but it wasn't even against the fucking couch. And the skeleton, dead ass, it fell and completely fell all the way off of the couch. But the crazy thing about it, which I'm sure you're like, girl, well, things can fall, whatever. But that skeleton had been there for a few days already. So why didn't it fall right away? Why did it take so many days for it to fall? Well, it was just fucking weird and creepy, and it happened on live. And that's like I said, that's not the only creepy shit that happens in this house. Like, there's a lot of times that shit goes missing, and then it randomly pops up. And I know you can be like, it's probably your kids or something, but no, dude. Like, Jaden's cell phone was missing, and we thought that the kids had gotten it and that they were messing with him. It was gone for over a week, you guys. We couldn't find it. We flipped all the couches upside down. I went from room to room to room looking for the cell phone everywhere. Couldn't find it, right? And I'm telling you, I flipped all the fucking couches and shook them. We have a recliner in there. Did the same thing, because sometimes things fall inside. Nothing. Opened it. Nothing. I even told the kids, like, if you guys don't own up to it, like, you're not in trouble. I'm not going to get mad at you. But if nobody owns up to the phone and tells me where it is, you're all going to be grounded, and I'm taking everybody's shit, like all your electronics, all of you, until somebody owns up to it, because we thought maybe they broke it and they're stashing it because they don't want to get in trouble. No, dude, like, they all literally were like, no, we don't have it. Like, they didn't even care. Well, obviously they did care. They were upset that they were getting their shit taken away, because they're like, we don't have it. And they kept telling each other, like, if you guys have it, say it. Say you have it. And that's what I kept telling them, like, just own up to it, because it's not fair that the rest of them are getting grounded because you're lying. So which one of you has it? And they're like, we don't have it. We don't have it. 2 or 3 days later, Michael goes and sits down on the recliner, and then he looks like this, and the cell phone was stuck. Like, it wasn't even stuck in there. It was like kind of tucked on the corner of the fucking recliner. And I'm just like, what, bro? I flipped that recliner all the way around, and I shook it. I opened the fucking thing where it popped up. I looked, it wasn't there. And the kids swear till this day that none of them went and put it there. That's all I could think of, is that one of the kids went and put it there. But I'm telling you guys, when I took all their electronics, they would have owned up to it right away. Nobody did, because they said, I don't have it, so I'm not going to take the blame for it. And even if they took the blame for it, they had to give it to me. Jess, you remember that? And I even told them, like, if you tell me, you're not going to get in trouble. Like, we just want to find the phone. Because even though Jaden uses the phone, it's my work phone, you guys. Like, that's my actual work phone. So this is what it looks like so far, you guys. See, that's the inside, the outside. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And again, I keep gluing to my right side. This is my right, because again, the phone is like a mirror. So this is my right side. So I just keep putting glue on this little corner like this, and then I overlap it. So I think my house is haunted like fuck. See? Overlap it, and I'll put glue there again. A little advice, if you're making multiple roses like this, the best thing to do is don't make one rose at a time. Cut all of your fabric, iron all of your fabric, get all your petals like this, and then do all your sticks, how many roses you're gonna do, and have everything ready, and then glue it. Put it all together once you're done, because it takes longer to do it like this, because you're kind of stopping in between. And like this, you could just put it together all at the end and you don't have to stop. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna do 15. So remember how I said I was gonna explain to you guys what I meant by only doing 15 together? Because I'm gluing it all as one. So whenever I start rolling it and creating the rose, it makes it extra tighter because they're glued like this. I only do 17 glued together like this. Like this. I only do 17 when I do the rose. When I do the bandana. This one we're going to do 15 and see how it looks. And if I could add 2 more, then I will. But I only do 17 with this one like that, because see how the center, look. This is probably the whole rose that's all tight together, like glued as one. But see how tight it is, right? And then the rest of the petals that you see on the outside is what makes the rose look bloomed. If you like the tight rose like that, then you can do it. Glue all the petals together and then roll it. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You can do that, but I like my rose to look bloomed and big, so I don't glue all of them. I like to do 17 like that with the rose, with the bandana one. I do 17, 15 or 17. And then the remainder, I glue the petals on the rose individually, and then it makes it look bloomed. But you'll get to see that now. Man, I should have got more fabric like this, because there wasn't a lot of it. And the girl that worked there was like, oh, it's so pretty. Where did you, like where I had found it? Does that mean that I kind of didn't want to tell her? Well, somebody had told, I've never done the whole priest thing to have them come to the house. But Irene sent me holy water one time, and I tried doing the whole sage thing, but I don't believe in sage and doing all that shit. But I tried it just because everybody kept saying for me to try it. I don't even know how to do it or how to sage, but I hated it. I hate the smell of sage. It gave me the worst fucking headache in the world. I'll never do it again, ever. So this is 15, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and do the 15. So now we're gonna get the stick. The point, it depends on how you wanna glue it together. You could use the flat side or the pointy side. I like to leave the pointy side out just in case you're gonna like make a ramo buchon and then you use that little foam thing and you can stick them in. The pointy side is the best for that, so I leave it out. So you're gonna start gluing all of these together, like rolling it on the left side. So this is my left side, okay? And I'm just gonna put glue right here, and then the stick is gonna go this high. before you start rolling the whole thing, I like to secure the stick. So I put a lot of glue in this little area right here. And then I wrap it like this. I wrap it to where this corner actually touches the other side of the fabric. So that way I can secure the stick. If you don't secure the stick, this is what's going to happen. You're going to finish the whole rose and then your stick will come out like this. It will slide in and out. That's why you have to make sure that the first step is to secure that stick. So put your glue, your stick, and you roll it. Roll it enough to where the fabric is it's touching each other like this. See, like a little burrito, like when you're rolling a burrito. Dude, I hate when the comments start freezing like that, like the book. Ow. Hello, Pat. You know, I believe you because my house is the same because I lost my teeth and I still can't find them. Sometimes in the kitchen, things fall down and nobody's. Oh, that's scary, dude. That's why. And then a lot of people tell me, like, my supporters will be like, go look at the history of your house, like, see if something bad happened. And fuck that. Why would I want to go and look and see if something happened in this house? And we're not renting, we're buying. I'm gonna have to live here. Like, I wouldn't want to stay here. That's why I don't even bother. I don't like to do the sage thing. I'm serious. It gave me such a headache. And truly, to be honest with you guys, I don't know why, but I feel like saging and stuff like that, like having a priest come to my house and blessing my house is different. I feel like that's something very common, especially in a Catholic household. But as for saging, I come from a Mexican background and we don't sage. I feel like saging is kind of like some brujeria shit. And I'm being 100% honest. I don't know if it is or isn't, but that's what I feel like down deep inside. I feel like it's brujeria. And I don't fuck around with brujeria at all. I just don't. Okay, now you're going to start adding the glue on the bottom of the petals. But don't go all crazy and add the glue all like on the whole thing and then try to roll it. The hot glue gun glue, it dries super fast, so don't even try. So I put a good amount of glue. And I do little by little. Because like I said, the glue dries really fast. And whenever I do every little section of glue, once I get to the end, dude, my thumb is still hurting. Look, you could tell where it's going to bubble up. Do you see the little white mark right here? See it? It's going to bubble up. Oh my gosh. I like to hold it like this and squeeze so that way it can really secure the stick. The same thing with me every time I go missing. Missing it makes me so mad. I wish I was talented like you, girl. I'm home all day. Why don't you try, Mary? Even something like this. Do you know that a lot of people make custom ornaments like these and they sell them super expensive? I wanted to buy some for my tree, and when I saw how expensive they were, I'm like, and then recently I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna make my own instead of going and paying. It's like almost $100 for half a dozen. of these. And if you think I'm lying, go on Etsy and you'll see. And I'm not done with these. I'm actually going to get a ribbon, like a pink or a pearl or something like a white, pink or whatever kind of color of a ribbon. And I'm going to put a little bow on the top. And then for these ones, I'm going to do like a tail for my Whoville tree. It does have to do with witchcraft, but with the white, which is the good kind. Oh, heck no. Fuck that. I knew it. And I don't even know anything about saging your house, but I have always gotten a bad feeling like this is some witchcraft shit. And I was right. I mean, even if it's good witchcraft, I don't give a shit. Fuck that. I would never. Never again. I'm serious. That scares me. Anything, I feel like when you mess with anything to do with witchcraft, whether it's good or bad, I feel like that shit will just be bad all the way around. Hi, Julie. We are making my bandana roses, but instead of bandana roses, I wanted to make like vintage roses with the new fabric. I've never seen anybody make them with the like fabric, just like the ribbon or the bandana print. So I wanted to make some vintage ones for my bedroom. So I bought this fabric, which I feel gives very much vintage vibes. So that's what we're doing. I've been making this whole rose with the girlies and talking about scary stuff. Scary stuff. Do you guys think I should buy Serenity the Tiffany doll? Oh my God, I'll be so scared to have that shit in the house. And then when I hear the little running footsteps upstairs, it's the Tiffany doll. I think I will try the ornaments. Yeah, try it. It's really relaxing too, to be honest. I like to do it. I have a few of them done. I have 1, 2, 3. I have 5 of them done. Well, 4 of those ornaments done. And I'm trying to finish them now because now with Halloween coming up, I'm not gonna have time. I think this fabric is so beautiful. I'm gonna go get more before we run out. And I don't even know the name of this fabric. My 32-year-old's the next girlfriend is oh my God. I have noticed so many changes in him. It's not right. Oh my God, that's scary. Oh my God, that's scary. Dude, that's scary because that's a whole nother level of freaking crazy. And like, how do you deal? Like normally, like sometimes when there's crazy shit going on with relationships, you just get a restraining order, right? And you hope that fixes the problem, because sometimes that doesn't even fix the problem. But what do you do when it's like witchcraft shit is involved? And then whatever you try to do, you piss them off and then they put more witchcraft on you. That is fucking scary. Okay, so before I finish rolling it all the way, I'm going to stop to the last one and see how it looks with just 15 petals glued like this, like side by side. I still have these, and obviously I have more fabric, but I want to see if I should glue 2 more petals on there like this and roll it, or leave it and add the rest individually. This is what it looks like so far. Isn't it pretty? Oh, it's so cute. But see how tight it is? Like, look at the difference, okay? Don't mind the one that's obviously... And this isn't done. We still have more petals. But see how tight it is? So this is where I go and I add all of these individually to make it look bloomed like this. See how it looks more like opened? Than just all tight. So if you glue all of your petals, like glue them like I did this, it's going to be super tight like that. If you like that style, then go for it. But I don't. I like it to look like opened, you know? Like that. That's so pretty. Thank you. My dang phone went off. I missed if you said anything. OMG is so beautiful, boo. Thank you, mamas. Ah, Julie, you're so sweet, girl. Thank you. With my hair looking all... Can you guys see it? Does it look green up here? It's the fucking shampoo. But I've gotten it very light. I haven't even done no bleach or anything since I used that color shampoo. And I got it hella bright. But whoever said this is my signature look, girl, you know that's right. So I guess I'm just going to glue it shut and then put the rest. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to glue the rest of this. Right? Ow, 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 ow. Oh my God. I wish I could get for all my fingers. Because fuck. Before you continue, or actually I'm going to leave it in case I need to open it. If you mess up, you guys, and you don't like how you wrapped it, because see how my center's popping out? Right? I like it like that because then when you add the rest of the petals around it, the center's still high up. If you don't like the center high up, you could actually roll it to where where this goes high up and then the center stays in. If you do it like that, it's going to look like this. Wait, this one. Okay, see how this one, look at the center. See how the center is in? And then the rest of it is on the outside is higher. See? But this one's out. And if you glue it like this where it's out, it looks like this. See how it's the out on the top? It's your preference on how you like it. I like both ways, but I kind of feel like I like the center to be higher up than in. Do you see the difference? It's very much preference. Like this one, look. This one, it has the center up. I like it with the center up. And I like this rose right here. This one's not super full like these ones. And I like it like this too, even though it's smaller. But I like her. She's cute. And the more petals you add, the bigger your rose is. So preference again. So now that it's like this, then you start getting these petals and you kind of put them wherever you feel like it needs one. Please read. Have you ever got any reading, Chris? Someone hit me up on Facebook saying... I just left it alone. And I just didn't respond. My God knows my problems, and he has my... Julie, I agree with you. I've gotten messages on Instagram and TikTok of people saying they want to read me my cards. I really don't believe in stuff like that because, again, I feel like it's kind of like witchcraft stuff. But when I must have been like 18, 19 years old. There's a place in Santa Fe on St. Francis where they read your cards in the palm of your hand, right? And me and my friend were young and dumb, and she wanted to go get her cards read, right? Because she was going through a lot with her boyfriend, and she wanted to go, and I was like, fuck it, I'll go with her. So I went with her. When we got in there, the girl read my friend her palm first. She didn't do the cards, she just read her palm. And then charged her $5, and I was like, oh, $5, like that ain't shit, right? So then she asked me if I wanted her to do it to me, and I let her do it. And it's crazy because she was telling me basically what the lines on your hands mean. Like, one of these lines right here is your lifeline, how long you're gonna live. And then the little lines on the side right here, I don't know where it's at. If it's this one, whatever lines that you have right here, like these ones right here, either it's this side or this side. Right here. I don't remember, but anyways, she was saying that all those the lines that are right there, that represents how many kids you're gonna have. And the craziest thing, you guys, is like when I went, obviously I was with my oldest son's dad's, I was with him. And I had been dating him for years. Like, I was with him for 9 years, you guys. I was with him for a long, long time. And for the longest time, I thought I couldn't have babies because, I mean, I was with this one guy only. So obviously I didn't wear condoms. And I just never got pregnant. I thought it was so weird. So I honestly thought I couldn't have kids. I wasn't trying, but I just thought I couldn't have kids, right? And the lady told me that this was my lifeline. My lifeline, whatever. And that these were my kids. And I don't know if she said I was having 4 or 5 kids. I don't remember. But I have 4 kids. But the crazy thing is that she told me that she's in my near future, she saw me having a son. That was going to be my first kid, was going to be a boy. And I'm like, yeah, this bitch is crazy. We left, whatever, went on with my life. Like I said, I swear to God, I thought I couldn't have kids. And I would tell my mom, like, I don't think I can have kids because I never get pregnant. And obviously I wasn't on birth control. I wasn't taking care of myself. Nothing. And I just thought I couldn't have kids. And then I got pregnant when I was 20 years old. I got pregnant for the first time, obviously. And I gave birth to my son. So, I mean, that's kind of crazy. And then for my friend too, I recall the lady telling her too that she saw her having a little boy in the future. And she did. She had a boy, and she only has him. She only has her son. But supposedly these little lines on your side of your hand represents how many kids you're having. But I don't know. I don't know if it's these lines right here or here. I don't remember, you guys. But I don't remember if she said I was having 4 or 5. And I mean, I have 4 kids. Okay, for these ones, when you glue these ones, make sure that you glue the bottom part on here. And these, I like to kind of glue in between these little cracks right here. I like to glue them in between like this. And then start building from there in the cracks. So just glue enough glue on the bottom like that. And then you're gonna stick it in the middle like that. And you don't have to go too high. You're just gonna start building it, okay? And it's all how you want to do it. But see, this is the one I just glued, okay? So see how I'm kind of starting to build up? So now I'm gonna get another one, and this one will go right next to it like that. Or I'll do it over here. Fuck it. Oh, I never finished telling you guys about the boy in school that used to be mean to me. Should I say his name? What if he's watching and he's like, bitch? Or his wife? I'm just playing. I haven't even seen that kid in years. Probably since 3rd grade. But imagine, like, oh, one of my supporters is his wife, and I'm over here telling this very embarrassing story. You guys want to hear it? Oh. I mean, it was in 3rd grade. So what I like to do is once I add 3 or 4 of them, I kind of look around and see where I can add these roses, like the petals. And it'll just start building from there. See? See how it's starting to look more bloomed now? I only added 3. I do. Mary said, tell us. Oh, wow, yeah. See, some lady came up to my mom and said that one of her kids were going to pass. My brother passed in 2012. But she told her that way before he passed, so I get confused. But I just rather not. Yeah, that's scary. See, and we went because we were, like, now that I'm older, I would never. I just wouldn't. I'm very scared of that shit, you guys, like, honestly. So as of now, at my age of 48, at the age of 48, I would just wouldn't. I was 18 when I went, 18 or 19. Okay, now I added 4 petals, look. Look at the difference, right? You've seen how tight it was? And look at it now with just 4 petals being added. See? And you can tell right away where you need to add, like right here. Look at right here how it looks, okay? Right here. So if I add another petal right here, look at how it's gonna look. See? It just adds more volume to the rose. And that's why I like that higher center. I think it looks really cute with the high center, but it's really preference. The only thing that sucks about roses, you guys, when you make the roses is that's why, because, you know, people have asked me why I don't put the leaves a little bit lower on the bottom. But the reason why I like to add the leaves right underneath the rose is because I don't know if I have any petal roses without flower. I don't have any. But if I were, the reason why I like to put the leaves right underneath the rose is because if not, this is what it looks like. Which is obviously, there's no way of covering that. But I don't like how that looks. So that's why I add the leaves so you can't see. It hides it. See? Because if I move all these leaves down lower on the stem, then you're going to be able to see all those little spots. And I don't like it. Hey, girl. Hey, shared the love from, I can't see. WVA? What is that? Can you tell me? It's going to be something I'll be like, oh, I know that. Hi, thank you for sharing. If you guys could do me a favor and share the live. I always forget to ask you guys to share, but if you guys can help me share, I would really appreciate it because my page has violations, so that's why my views have been stuck at, it like balances between 45 and 50, and sometimes the highest it goes is like 150, but because I have a violation, so they have like my views at a frozen stage where it won't even allow me to go higher than that, which is fucked up. But I don't care, you guys. I'd rather have 50 loyal supporters that actually enjoy watching me and want to be here because they enjoy hanging out, and instead of having 1,000 supporters and let's say 900 of those supporters on there are really not supporters, and they're just a bunch of haters fucking watching and don't even like me, and they're just being nosy to see what I say or what I talk about. No, thank you. No, thank you. Thank you for sharing, sis. But look, look, look. See how pretty it looks? And I could leave it like that, or you could add more. I only have one left. But I feel like this is done. If I add one right here, I'm going to have to add more. But don't you guys think it looks good like this? Or should I add more? Isn't this beautiful? Now picture I'll add the leaves, but isn't this cute? It's so vintage, girl. She vintage. Yeah, she vintage. Anything vintage, I love. If you see anybody else making different roses out of different fabric, you tell them, nah, girl, you know they got the idea from me, because honestly, I've never seen anybody make these roses besides the bandana print or the ribbon. It's beautiful like this. Oh, thank you, guys. Isn't it the cutest? It looks great. Yes, it is. Thank you. I shared twice, but thank you. That's super cute. Hi, Steph. Hi, sis. Sorry, I was so in the video. I forgot to share. No, thank you, you guys. Thank you for sharing. I always forget to tell you guys. But thank you for those that automatically share as soon as you hop on. I appreciate you guys. But look, you could open them up a little like this too. To kind of, but see the difference? Remember how I said, if you, I'm only going to glue 15 side by side, and then the rest I add individually. Because if you glue all, if I would have glued all of them together and then wrapped it, it would be like this. I mean, you guys saw what it looked like. It would be so tight like this. That's what it would look like, super tight. But I like for it to look bloomed. Oh, it's so, tell me this wouldn't look cute, like in, you know, like there's a lot of girls that have like their bedrooms or their kitchen or an area in their house that looks like the Tiffany, what's the Tiffany girl's name? But this is like the Tiffany teal color, right? But these roses are beautiful. Let me get some leaves, but I'm gonna get good leaves, the ones that I be looking for. Hold on. I wish I could get more of these other leaves. So these are the ones that I have in my makeup room, and they're upside down like this. And these are the ones that I was getting the leaves from. So all of these roses that you guys see, damn it, I can't even. All these, oh bitch, the roses that you see that have the bigger, or actually these aren't them, right? Oh, they are. These are from my room. And then these are the new leaves that I'm using. I wish I could find these ones, you guys. I feel like these ones look so realistic. So I really love these ones, but I can't find them. And the only way I can find these exact leaves is if I order these flowers and take them off of them, which I don't mind doing that. I really don't. But the problem is that I tried to reorder these flowers, because they're not roses, but I tried to reorder them and they're discontinued. So I can't. So that's why I use these ones now. I mean, they do the job, but I kind of like these ones more. I love how you have, wait. I love how you have your room all. Thank you. It took a while for me to get there, but I have one left, but I'm gonna save it for the other flower I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make more. These ones are I'm gonna put in my room unless I decide to sell one or whatever, but this is all the fabric I have, so let's see how many I can get out of it. But I want to show you guys, if you guys love this fabric, the other fabric is literally looks vintage as well, but it's actually pink, like a light pink, and it also has a little print of flowers on it too. So with these the leaves, this is what I do. I cut the little stem thing in the middle, and then I get my tape. Before, I actually used to glue the stick like this, and it looked kind of weird because it would look like that with the stick glued on the outside, and then it would be super messy and it just looked ugly. And now I actually wrap it. See? It might look a little bulky, but it's okay. It's underneath the flower, so you can't even see it, but it looks better because I actually wrap it with the tape and it's more secure. So I go with this and I pick where I'm gonna put the leaf. Should I do these? Or what if I get white ribbon and do a little bow? I'm thinking that my brain is cooking something up. She don't know quite yet what it is. But what if I were to get like a ribbon, like a pink ribbon, like a thin one, and then make a bow, like the bows that everybody wears on the top of their head, and glue it right here, and like wrap it around the flower maybe? Or should I add the leaves? Let me know. Should I add the leaves? The bow would be cute. I can add the leaves, and then if I add the ribbon, then I could take it off. It's not a big deal. Okay. So this is what I do. I get my ribbon. I have to get ribbon for the bow, so I'll do the leaves, and then since I don't glue these down no more, I could take it off easily. So I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue on the stick, just so I can secure this. Okay. Once it's secure, then you get your leaf and you're gonna put it wherever you want and hold it. See, so I'm gonna put it right there. So you hold it. I like to kind of flip it upside down so it's easier to wrap. Like this. Okay. And then I wrap it. The only problem is my motherfucking finger hurts, you guys. I burned myself bad. I wrap it, and you kind of have to hold the stick while you wrap it so your leaf stick doesn't move. Okay? So you can wrap it twice if you like. I wrap it one full turn, and then right before I rewrap it again, I kind of stop right there so I can add the other leaf. Right? And then you kind of want to bend the leaf a little bit back, like so. And then you wrap that as tight as you can. The only thing is, don't wrap too tight. If you wrap too tight, it'll snap and break. Like that. Okay. And then you start wrapping it down. Just make sure that it's secure because... And then once it's secure, you get your glue. Again, since we're not gluing the actual leaves down, and if you want to take them off, you just have to remove this and the leaves will slide right off. So it's not like the leaves will be ruined or anything. You could actually remove them. When I first started doing the leaves, I used to glue the leaf onto it. So that kind of ruins the leaf stick. In case you want to take them off and recycle and reuse them, you kind of can't do that. With this one, when you glue it like that. But if you do what I'm doing right now, you can remove the ribbon and basically recycle. And then if any of the glue comes outside of the ribbon, like when you're wrapping it and it looks all white, let it dry and then you could literally peel it off. And there it is. Oh! Bro, this is so adorable. I wonder if I should add this. If I add it, I'm gonna have to add another one. Should I add it or leave it? Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna add it. I'm gonna add it in this. Wait. Where was I gonna add it? Okay, I'm gonna add it in this little corner right here. I just feel like it needs it. Now, does anybody know how many petals we used total? Because I don't. That's why it's hard to tell you how many to use. I just know we glued side by side 15. And then the rest were individual, but I don't remember how many we used. I love it. It's just so creative and so talented. Ah, thank you, girl. Isn't it cute though? Like it gives vintage like a mother. Like, you know what you can do? You could get like a clear vase like this, right? A clear vase. And put pearls on the bottom and then put your roses in there. But that's why I was saying that maybe we can add like a bow ribbon on it. This is the one that I just added, but I don't know what let me glue this little corner right here. By the way, if you mess up anywhere with these petals, and let's say you don't like how it looks and you want to re-roll it or you want to start from scratch, you could actually pull the fabric apart, but it is going to be like kind of messy from the glue. But besides that, you could actually pull it off and start all over if you wanted to. And then I kind of like to open it a little. See that I feel like when the center sticks up like that. So if you want the center to stick out like that, you gotta wrap it a certain way. So that way it stands out like that. If not, then it's gonna be tucked in like that. See how it's tucked in and you can't really see it in the middle? And this one, see how this one sticks out? What do you guys like? Do you like it sticking out? Or do you like it tucked in? You imagine my man's like, what is she talking about? Do you like it sticking out? Or do you like it sticking in? He's probably like, what the fuck? I think I like it like this. Well, I like both ways. They don't look bad at all. But there's our vintage, one and only vintage rose ever made. Because I swear that I've never seen anybody make different fabric roses besides the bandana. And everybody and their mama be making the bandana ones, which I think they're really cute. That's why I got very interested in making them. But you know me, I like to kind of switch things. I like to be a little different than others. So even when I started doing the bandana print, that's why I was like, let's make some with the ribbon. You know, let's see how it looks with the ribbon. And then I said, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do a center different color and the outside another color and see how that looks. I've never seen anybody do the center ones like this either. And then I was like, you know what? I've only seen the ribbon roses dipped in glitter, not the bandana one. And this one has glitter. It's kind of hard to see because of the lighting. Oh, I can't even show you guys. But it has glitter. This is the first one I sprayed. That's why there's glitter all over the leaves, because it was the first time I sprayed the bandana. So, and then this one, I took my time on this one. I literally only glued the top end of it and put glitter on only the top ends. See how you could only see on the top? And I can show you, like, let me show you guys these ones in the, over here in the big bright light. But hey, I'm so excited. I think it came out so cute. Okay, look. Can you even see it? I personally don't know if I like the glitter. Look. You like the glitter? This is the only gray one that I have that, but it has glitter. Irene said she wants one. I don't think Irene's here anymore. But she said she wants a gray one. But I don't know how I feel about the glitter. And then we have the one and only Miss Tiffany. I gotta fix this petal that I just put on there though. See that petal, how it's all sticky? Hold on, it's bothering me. This is the one I just put on there. I need to glue her a little bit. Hold on, let me fix it real fast. Okay, look at the Tiffany, you guys. This is the Tiffany rose. Isn't she the cutest? Oh, I love her. Except the leaves are not cooperating. I think I need to rewrap the leaves because it's like, I think the stick moved and I need to rewrap it with the leaves because I feel like it's moving and this one's too high up. So I'm gonna rewrap the leaves so it looks more better because these two are all up there. Yeah, because this is supposed to be more this way, like that. Okay. kind of like that. Anyways, I'm gonna fix it, but there it is. The Tiffany rose. It's so cute. She's beautiful. I love her. She's really cute. Cuteness. If I find the other fabric, I'll show you guys, okay? But I'm gonna unwrap this one because I don't like. I just gotta find the end. I really don't like how that looks. So you just pull the little end and then you could rewrap it. Just make sure you're pulling the right one and not the stick. Cause, see? Easy peasy. Oh, another thing, you guys, if you want to secure the stick to your rose, this, so it doesn't slide up or down. Mine's pretty secure, but normally what I like to do is put glue in here where the stick is. All up in there, beach. Stick it in there and put glue. Oh, shout out to everybody that joined supporters, you guys. Thank you guys for joining supporters. I haven't been able to go on there to show them what I wanted, the new palette that I'm coming out with. I wanted to go on supporters to show the girlies on supporters, but I haven't had a chance to. So shout out to everybody that's part of supporters. Supporters is my monthly subscription. And I know for a minute there it wasn't working because some people weren't able to join because of my violations. I don't know if it's working now either, to be honest. But when I have violations and it's active, it won't allow anybody to join my monthly subscription. My monthly subscription is $4.99, which I don't think it's too bad, to be honest. Have a good night, Mary. Good night. Sweet dreams. So I'm gonna rewrap the leaves because I feel like I'm just not. There we go. I'm gonna go higher this time. Feeling it. I'm gonna try to join. Yeah, girl. You guys don't have to, but the reason, because somebody was saying like, why would you go and share with them your new palette and not us? Okay, I know that kind of sounds a little like shady or whatever, but you gotta keep in mind that somehow I have to do like special things that are different from my regular live on supporters because they are paying to be on supporters. So I'm giving them like exclusives. I mean, y'all are gonna see the palette either way. Everybody's gonna see it when I drop it, right? But why not give an exclusive look to the ones that are paying to be on my monthly private subscription? I mean, that's the whole point of it, is that when you're part of the monthly subscription, there's like private lives. You talk about certain things that you don't say over here. It's more private, which mine kind of have in the past. This year, I've already caught 2 fake accounts, one owner that was literally paying to be on my monthly just to spy on me on some weird ass shit. That girl's hella weird. So that kind of sucks because I kind of have to keep that in mind, that there's gonna be fake accounts on there paying. But to pay, that's a little bit over obsessive, right? To pay on a monthly subscription to spy on me. Now that's another level of crazy. But anyway, so that's why I try to do like exclusives over there. Like they have their own shopping discount code for my website. Whenever I drop stuff, I allow them to shop first than anybody else. Like they get to purchase before anybody else. I try to do it exclusive stuff for them because I mean they are paying to be part of my monthly. There's only so much I can do, so I try. I thought you were Jaden. What are you doing? You sound like you're getting sick, June. Oh my God, you better not. Because you have school. How are you going to start school being sick? And you have to miss already. I'm being serious. Oh man. It's 1:30. If you woke up from a nap, you're gonna have a hard time going to sleep. You need to try to go to bed early. Dude, all summer I was nice enough to let them to stay up as late as they want. In this whole month, this whole month I've been telling them, you guys need to start changing your sleeping routine because you're gonna start school. Like Junior, dude, there's times that Junior, I would tell him to go to sleep before I go to sleep, and I go to sleep late. Sometimes I go to sleep at 2, 3, 4, 5, depending on what I'm doing. But I always tell him to go to sleep before. I'll go check that he's asleep before I go to sleep. But if I go to sleep and it's like 2:33 and I tell him, go to sleep, June, and he'll say, okay. And then next thing I know, I get up to pee or whatever, and I can still hear him playing the game 4 or 5 in the morning. And it's like, whatever, you know, like, it's the summer. Enjoy it. But what are you going to do because school's about to start? How are you going to go to sleep? You can't go to sleep at 4 or 5 in the morning and then have to be up by 6:30 to get ready for school. Because then you're going to fall asleep in class, and guess what? They're going to call me from school. And I keep telling them that, but they don't listen. But the minute I get a call from school that they're falling asleep, they're grounded. And I'm tired, bro. I went to bed late last night, and I woke up early to take Jaden to cut his hair off. Okay, there we go. Look. I feel like it looks better now. I kind of put it more up. Now it looks better, right? I mean, leaves aren't meant to be perfect, but as perfect as can be. Like, are my eyes red? I'm tired, dude. Like, I'm really tired. Anyways, there's the rose, you guys. I'm done. I'm still gonna try to do the ribbon, like a little ribbon on the bottom or something, like a cute little ribbon, a little bow to put on the bottom. But this is our Tiffany rose, our vintage Tiffany rose. I'm gonna go in the makeup room so I could take this makeup off and my contacts and plug this because I'm done for tonight. And go in here, and then those of you that just joined my live and didn't see, we cut Jaden's hair. Jaden grew his hair out his whole life. So this is literally 6 August. So it's 6.5 years of him growing his hair. Look at how long that is. Oh, my baby. And if you guys want to see what Jaden looks like, I'm going to be uploading a vlog on Meet the Lovatos on YouTube. If you want to see what Jaden, that's going to be like his little haircut reveal is gonna be on TikTok. I mean on YouTube. It's gonna be a short little clip, but I want to put it on there because then I'll be able to save it forever. Because on YouTube you can save it forever. So you guys want to join? You're more than welcome to. Oh, the lashes that I'm wearing are Shy Girl. Aw, baby girl that was asking. She's probably not even here no more, huh? But they are Shy Girl from the Lowrider Girl collection. Yeah, we cut his hair. I really want to see his haircut. It's so free. I'm so, like, every time I see him, I'm like, oh my God, he looks so different. Like, he looks like another kid. Like, he looks completely different. But not even that. I feel like now he doesn't have that little baby face at all. Like, he looks more grown. And I don't like that because that's my baby. And I want to see how he feels tomorrow when he wakes up and realizes that he cut his hair off. And we didn't cut super short. I mean, he doesn't have no length down here no more. But we didn't do like a 00 on the fade on the bottom. I got it. I don't know if I got a 1, 2, or something. It's long though, not super short. Because I didn't want him to be like, damn, I'm bald and kind of freak out. So I think we got a 1, to be honest. And then on the top, it's long on the top. It's probably as long as my bangs. On the top maybe. Or a little shorter probably. And then we comb it to the side. So the hairstyle that he got is meant to do like a comb over. To comb it to the side, but it looks so cute. He looks like a cute little innocent boy. And the good thing about it, you guys, is that Jaden is such a good kid. Like, he's not like those little bratty ass fucking kids that get mad because they don't get their way at the store and they're screaming their head off, or they talk back, or they try to hit you, or fuck no, thank you. None of my kids have ever been like that. But Jaden is like extra friendly and nice, and he's very sweet. And every time, dude, like anywhere that we go, if there's kids around, he's always like the first to wave to them and be nice to them. Even like tiny little babies, and they like, obviously they don't even know what the heck he means, but he'll wave to everybody and he tries to be friends with everybody. You should have seen him at school, like when we took him for his kindergartner celebration, where they did like a little ceremony. And when we got there, dude, all the kids were like, Jaden! And they were all surrounding him and stuff. And his teacher told me that he's like, not like a popular kid, but like all the kids in his class get along with him because he's so nice. Like, he gets along with all of them. He's friends with all of them. He plays with the little girls too. Like, he plays with everybody. And at first I was worried he was going to get bullied about his hair. And that was like my main thing this year, that I'm like, he's going to first grade and I just don't want them to bully him. So I was kind of like worried about the hair. But no, he said he was ready, and I cried. I cried a little bit. I cried a little bit, and then I sucked it up and I was holding it in because I was literally at a barbershop full of men. And I'm like, I felt so comfortable. And I just don't want him to get bullied, you guys, because I told you guys that he only had one incident last year in the bathroom. He went to the bathroom for lunchtime, which there's older kids there too. And the teachers don't go in there with them during lunch. They just send them directly to the bathroom, right? Well, because they stay in the cafeteria with the rest of the kids. And Jaden said that one of the boys went in the bathroom and they saw him in there and they told him to get out because that it was a boy bathroom and that he was a girl. And that Jaden told him, I'm not a boy. I mean, I'm not a girl, I'm a boy. Oh, that boiled. I was so mad, bro. Like, what the fuck? I even told the teacher, like, dude, why are you guys... He's in kindergarten. Like, why are you sending him by himself? And then that's when they explain, like, the only time the kids go alone is if they go to the bathroom during lunch, because they can't leave the kids in the cafeteria and go with one to the bathroom. But I told her what happened, and his teacher's amazing. His old teacher, she made it a mission to find out who it was and to go and have a talk with them. Like, not to get them in trouble, but, like, to go and talk to them and make them understand, like, you know, some boys grow their hair out. Because in Jaden's class, there was another little boy, which is actually, like, one of his main friends. He lives up the street from us. And he has long, beautiful hair, like Jaden, and they made it a point to let them know, like, no, dude. Just because they have long hair doesn't mean that he's a girl. But yeah, that's what happened. I was all worried about my baby. But now, so if you want to see the big reveal, I'll try to work on the vlog tomorrow and post it. I have to do a new intro, bro. My intro that I have on my vlogs from YouTube is literally when we still lived at the old trailer. So it's like 6-7 years old. No, it's like 7 years old, you guys, my intro. Allah. So the kids are all tiny. Jaden was still a baby. I need a new intro. Hi, Maya. I can't wait to see. You guys are gonna be shocked. It's like, it's not like a little thing where it's like, oh, he still looks the same. No, he looks completely different. Like I said, he looks older and everything. And now, my father-in-law saw him at the football game, and my mother-in-law, they seen Jaden. And, my father-in-law, and well, actually my mother-in-law first, she said, she's like, oh my God, his eyes, like, they stand out more. Like, his eyes they look so much bigger, and the color of his eyes look very noticeable now. And it really does. And I don't know if it's the haircut or what, but his eyes, they look more bigger and round, and he has very light, like hazel eyes. I honestly think that Jaden was supposed to have colored eyes, and since he didn't get colored eyes, he got like very light brown, like hazel. And Serenity too. And I know for a fact it has to do with something with them almost having colored eyes, because Michael's oldest son, except Junior has dark brown eyes like me, but Jaden and Matthew, Michael's oldest son, they have like hazel eyes. Like, their eyes are super light brown. And Serenity, she has hazel eyes too, because Serenity's grandma from the other side of her family, she has blue eyes like hubby. But that's from Serenity's dad's side. She has colored eyes. So that's why I think they came out with that. So basically, I think my grandbabies are gonna have colored eyes. Because you know how they skip, colored eyes skip a generation, except if both of the couples have the colored eyes, and most likely your child is gonna have colored eyes. But if one of you, like me and hubby, he has blue eyes and I don't, if it skips our kids, that means their babies are most likely gonna have colored eyes. Imagine, bro, like when I go live in, I don't know, like 15 years from now, and I'm like, look at my grandbaby, and she has blue eyes. Dang. Where's my glasses? Hold on, guys. That's my son. They're super nice. Instead of hurting them, my son doesn't like his cousin because his cousin is more aggressive. If my son is like, baby boy, we could just chill. I love that about him. Before that, they think he's different. Julie, that's Jaden. And sometimes it's kind of scary though when like, because I told Jaden, I said, what do you like? Like last week I was telling him, because we weren't sure if he was gonna cut his hair, because he was kept going back and forth, right? And I said, Jaden, what do you do when you're at school this year and the little boy says that you're a girl because you have long hair? And I'm like, what are you gonna do? And then he said, I'm gonna tell him. I said, well, what are you gonna tell him? I'm not a girl, I'm a boy. He was all mad. He's like, I'm not a girl, I'm a boy. That's what he's gonna tell him. And then I said, what are you gonna do if one of the boys, the kids walk up by you and then they bump into you or something? And then he said, tell the teacher. I said, yeah, you tell the teacher, but you also defend yourself. You don't let kids do anything to you, you know? So I guess I'm like, now at least I'm not gonna have to worry because this is gone, because that was like my number one thing. But Junior's going to middle school, so now Jaden's gonna stay in elementary by himself. And I was worried about Junior too because he's going to middle school. But the good thing is, well, actually, no, I take it back. Junior's gonna be in middle school by himself because Serenity's going to high school. Now I'm worried about Serenity too because she's going to an older school, which there's older girls and boys. But the good thing is that Nathaniel's there, so Nathaniel will have her back and keep the boys away and stuff. I mean, she could handle her own when it comes to girls, but I'm more worried about her getting involved with older boys and stuff. So the good thing is she has her brother. What?
I could pick up Jaden after school when he comes out.
Okay, we'll see. Maybe.
Okay. I'm gonna fall asleep.
Yeah, they're so sweet. I feel like it's a good thing when the kids are very sweet and nice and like they play with everybody, but sometimes it could be scary when they're very friendly because any little, like the way it is, the world is now, it kind of scares me because I'm like, what if Jaden's outside playing and some little kid's like, oh, come on, let's go hang out or something, let's go play, and then Jaden's like, okay, and then he goes and they take him. That's what scares me.
What?
That's what scares me.
Kids take him where though?
He could get kidnapped. They could use another child as bait to take him.
They won't.
Junior, that happens. What are you talking about? And I'm not talking about school. I'm talking about outside here or even at the football game. Like, for example, today, he said he made a friend while he was, when me and Serenity were getting the chairs down. Jaden said he made a friend at the park. Right there, at the field. And then he said that the little boy left. Well, what happens if the little boy's like, come on, let's go play on this side. And then, boom, kidnapped. That's scary. That's what, that can easily happen when your kids are very friendly. So you got to teach them.
Yeah, I'm that friendly.
I keep my eye on them. No. I panic right away. Literally. One time, the only time out of all my kids that I've ever lost one, and I didn't even lose one, like, when they're little, you know how they take off? We were at Walmart, and I don't remember if it was this one or Serenity. You don't even know what was it? Liar. You're such a liar. See, it wasn't even you. But anyways, one of them, we were at Walmart, and I don't know what we were doing, but I was trying to get something in one of the aisles, and they were out of the basket, right? And then when I looked, I'm like, what the fuck, where are they? And one of them was missing, and I started fucking panicking. It must have been Serenity, and he must have been in the basket. Yeah. And I couldn't find her. I'm pretty sure it was her because Nathaniel was older. And then I started looking down, like walking in the aisles and looking to see if I could find her. And sure enough, whoever it was, if it was him or her, they were trying to climb up the stairs, like in one of the aisles, you know, the ladders that they have to go on the top shelves. She was trying to climb. I'm pretty sure it was her. Was trying to climb one of them, and oh my god, bro, I was so scared. But ever since, I'm like, fuck no. But this guy, he said it was him. I got lost at Walmart, and that wasn't even the story.
I had to. That's always been my dream. Going up that. Going on that roof. Oh.
June, why would you go up that ladder doesn't even that high.
He's sick though.
Oh boy, stop. This guy. Anyways, you guys, I'm going to go to sleep because I'm super tired. I'm going to try to get this one to go to sleep because he's going to struggle going to sleep for school. Good night. Love you. The only thing is, I don't know if I need to spray this with anything. The guy said for me to make sure that it was dry, like to blow dry it, but it already air dried. But he was saying to blow dry it because he said if I don't blow dry it that it could grow mold. Which I think it's a lie because my hair extensions are human hair. And I don't dry them. They air dry and they don't grow mold. I don't know, but they're dry. If anybody knows if there's like something I have to do specifically with it, let me know. But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to make sure, I'll let you guys know when I post the vlog. I'm going to do it. I'm going to work on it tomorrow. I promise. The only thing is it's going to be a short little video. I didn't like over record, but I want to save it on my YouTube channel. So I'll be posting it over there. So make sure you guys join or follow my YouTube channel, which is Meet the Lovatos. And I do have a bunch of other videos on there. Obviously, they're older already because I probably haven't vlogged. It's probably going to be a year since I vlogged. It's been a long time, but anyways, I love you guys so much. You guys have a good night. I love you, Julie. You guys have a good night. Love you, and thank you for hanging out, girlie. I know sometimes you guys can't make it, but I appreciate the ones that watch the replay and you guys join whenever you can. But I love all of you guys so much. You guys have a good night, sweet dreams, and stay safe and take care of your babies because we live in a scary world. He's all laughing and it's not even funny. It's scary. But I love you guys. Bye.